football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Boise State's offense comes on the field first today. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnovers a huge key. How does this offense operate? Joel, how aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, it produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down, but it's short of the first down. Brings up fourth down now. The Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. You finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So Michigan's offense gets their first crack now. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we know that the run game is the blueprint at Michigan. We saw it with Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards, leading them to a championship. They've got to establish the run. What I love about this back is his toughness and his physicality. He told us all week long that he knew he was going to have to carry the ball 20 or more times for them to be successful. He's ready to do that today.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And he keeps it. Has the first down and more. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Senior offensive lineman. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. He's got space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. The receiver makes the catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up 1st and goal after the big game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. We'll take a timeout here as they check out the injury. The athletic training staff will check it out, so we'll step aside. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Back in motion now. A handoff to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
And now the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's got a crease. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man cover.
He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. The tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field, and it's a nice game for the back.
Design quarterback run. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
On the run, it's Marshall. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And the Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain
Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Broncos offense back on the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Wagner. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the Broncos will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Send the back in motion. They'll hand it off. Powers through. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
He's got space. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Now he's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return. After the pick, there's an injured man down on the field. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring them down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing...
He's got a crease. As the first down is still going. He breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
There's no better situation to call defense than 3rd and long, because you can be aggressive, and this defense loves to be aggressive in these situations. They blitz and they get home. That's a great sack and a great opportunity to get off the field.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now a big right before the half, able to execute and get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff. It's Riley. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And now the Broncos call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Madsen. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And now the Broncos will use their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Broncos will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
I caught up with the Michigan coach at the half. He delivered a passionate, urgent message to his team at the half. Yes, they have started strong. Tons of momentum coming off that bye week. But it's not enough. They have got to sustain that here to start the third quarter and finish strong. He told them, finish the way we started. We need to land a knockout punch. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. keeps it. QB draw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Ending off on the draw play. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to turn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It's their talented freshman running back. I'll try to get information for you as soon as we can. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The back's got it on a counter. Breaking into the clear. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 46.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Graham down the middle. It's Marsh. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Incompletion makes it second down. Keeps it on the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. After the completion, they'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. The training staff out to check it out, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the out route. He's got some, looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To throw, it's Madsen. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. It's a run to the left. Sees an opening. Breaks it. Here he goes. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 here. They continue to lead on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a keeper. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Broncos offense back on the field now. And it's a bunch formation. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Took contact on the throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Ford. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you've got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
And it's intercepted. Could take it all. Look out, he's in the clear. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Wolverines. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, it's just one of those days where nothing goes right. Unfortunately for this group, it happened in a big environment. What an incredible performance, and you got to give this coaching staff a lot of credit. This group was prepared on all sides of the football, offensively, defensively, and now putting it away for the victory.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Madsen. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Receivers are bunched together. And they'll spend the timeout here. The play clock was winding down. This gives them a chance to talk it over. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
That is such a good job by this defense. They are flying around. They recognize the passing concept, and then the pursuit and tackling ability in space for a tackle for loss. That is an excellent job and a great way to start out this series.
The offense faces a second and long after the loss for the first down completion. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. How do you manage that layoff? Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason.